who says, "What do you think are some of the best things about Haunted Mansion at Disneyland?" Garrett Hassel, our Walt Disney World reporter, you're a fan of Disneyland. What are some of your favorite things about Haunted Mansion?
It completely destroys Walt Disney World. I'm just going to say that outright. Walt Disney World is like shoved back into a corner, while the one at Disneyland, it is a landmark in New Orleans Square as you head into Critter Country. Um, Two things I really love about it. I love how the stretching room actually stretches. It's an elevator, and that was because when they were building this, they needed to move guests underneath the Disneyland Railroad tracks, and so that's why when it feels like it's stretching, it actually is because you're actually going down in an elevator. It's really really cool. I love that, and I think this is something anyone who's ever had the opportunity to go on it can agree. Haunted Mansion Holiday is just probably one of the best things ever. It is so beautiful. The Imagineers are so creative with it, where they add Nightmare Before Christmas. I go on that attraction 3 times, and at night it's even better because you've got the candles lit. It's eerie. It's got different music. Haunted Mansion Holiday is just remarkable and is so breathtaking. And it was a risky move by the Imagineers to do it. I'm so glad they did it because every time I'm there during Halloween or Christmas, I have to go on it at least 2 to 3 times a day just because you just can't get enough. The gingerbread house in the ballroom scene is just phenomenal. It's just so great, man. That Haunted Mansion Holiday rocks.
It is a very special place. It's got a lot of great history sort of seeped into it, and was one of those last attractions that I know Walt Disney was a part of. Katrina, Haunted Mansion, what do you love about it?
Like Garrett said, I love Haunted Mansion Holiday. It's there for Halloween, it's there for Christmas, and it's like one of a kind, you know. And then for annual pass holders, it's really nice to see it switched up a little bit. And then on top of like all the cool things that they add on to it, they have in the hallway. A lot of people miss it when you get off the elevator. They have the little band from Nightmare Before Christmas off to the side out the window. So if you don't really know, always look off to the side. Look at Garrett. He's like, what? Yeah.
What? How's it going, Bone Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So there's like a little band off to the side, which I think is really cool. A lot of people miss because everybody's like pushing forward. And then the Hatbox Ghost. I mean, that's like always a really cool thing. When they added that in, that extra little scene, it's just totally worth just to see the face go away, going into the Hatbox, just to see the smoke effect. It's really cool. I really love it.
Yeah, that technology could be pumped in, the revival of that and make it even better, from when they apparently had the Hatbox Ghost way back when that nobody could seem to remember. That technology could catch up to it and be infused is so neat because it is one of the greatest effects of the entire attraction. And Tyler, what are some of the things you like?
Well, definitely the Hatbox Ghost was one of mine. I mean, when they added that, gosh, it's probably like 6 or 7,
No,
not that
it was
long,
like
but it's like 4 or 5 years ago
yeah.
now, I think. But like, man, when they added that, the mystique too that they were bringing, like they had this like lenticular bat, covering up the area, and everybody's like, "What's going on over there?" So it's just the coolness of the Hatbox Ghost coming back. That's one of my favorite things. And then the really main thing that I love about Haunted Mansion, and I guess this goes for all of them, but Disneyland's was built first. Sorry, yes and no. Anyway, I think just the way that these effects that they created so long ago still hold up, and like little kids. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I had no idea how these ghosts were floating around and stuff. I was like, what is going on? How do they do this? Because the ballroom scene is just like incredible. And that Pepper's ghost effect just really is so simple, but holds up so well after all this time. And even things down in the graveyard when they put like the big scrim up in front of everything so that it looks like a foggy night. Like it was just like a lot of thought went into how they're going to make this actually have these amazing effects. I mean, the Leota ball with the head, talking inside. I mean, it's just, it's got so many things that still to this day look better than a lot of modern theme park rides, or do things better than a lot of modern theme park rides. So that to me, the stretching room, I mean, I could just go on and on. I mean, it's just a bunch of effects that you still don't really see in many places that are, so old now, but are still so great.
Absolutely. Exterior and interior. The Haunted Mansion is a place that has so much folklore steeped in it too, and there's so much in terms of mythology that surrounds the place that kind of creates that allure of mystique, that allure of creepy, that I think has made it such a huge hit for so long. And don't forget the side graveyard on the west side of the mansion itself, going towards Splash Mountain, excuse me, just tucked just to the west side of the main porch. If you walk around the corner, you'll notice that there is in fact a graveyard that hangs out over there that nobody ever really gets to see, but you can poke your head around and take a look and even ask a cast member about the next time that you're in Disneyland. Mention it. They might walk you on over so you can see it for yourself. It's a secluded graveyard that is very unique and just one of the things that I love about the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.